Listen here, have you ever witnessed something so comedic yet disturbing that you wasn't sure if you should laugh hysterically or cry in the shower while being strangled by the love of your life? Me neither. However, I've heard through the grapevine that there's a Spanish dark comedy called The Coffee Table. Shocker, it's about a coffee table that's so disturbing that it has the possibility to outdo that time I caught old wrinkle tits Grandma MM blowing Grandpa MM in the shower. I saw the sack hit the chin. I saw it hit the chin. There was moisturizer. I still wash my eyes out today from that hideous situation. Anyways, just like every couple, these two constantly argue over things that don't matter in life, like their children. They just shit everywhere, right? And waste your time. For example, if you and your loved one want to go out swinging every weekend, you can't. You have this party pooper to take care of. Do you ever have the feeling of impending doom because you'll have nobody to take care of during you're older? Me neither. Anyways, my guy loves this coffee table, but his missus, Darth Vader right here, gives him a hard time about it. However, the old lad buys it anyway. Good for him. But there's a sleazy salesman that could sell ice to an Eskimo and tells Johnny Bighead here that this coffee table is unbreakable. We all know what's going to happen, don't we? Before I move forward though, let's take a step back. The reason his missus doesn't want Fabio to buy the coffee table is because they have a child and they need to save money. It was like the time I bought 5 dwarf whores instead of 5 fully grown lady whores. I got them all practically for half price. However, this lad was like a blind lesbian at a fish market. He wanted a piece of everything from this shop because you get the feeling that he feels left out and starved for attention by his missus because she gives all her love and attention to the child, and the poor lad just wanted to buy something for himself to make himself feel good. Anyways, to cut through the crap, they get home, his missus fucks off to the grocery store while he stays home and takes care of his newborn baby and puts the coffee table together. After he's put the coffee table together, he's just walking around, holding his child, nursing his child, loving on his kid, like you do. Then you hear some glass smash and you find out he's accidentally dropped his child on the edge of the glass table, and guess what? The child's head has been decapitated and it's rolled under the fucking chair. He took care of that problem pretty fast, didn't he? Now they can go out swinging every weekend. At the end of the day, it's just an accident. It's just a sad, fortunate accident. The rest of this movie is this git postponing his missus waking the baby up. Yeah. He cleans all the blood up, puts his child's body in the bed. However, the child's head rolls under the chair, and for some reason, he just leaves it sitting there. The rest of the movie is a slow burn. It is a build-up of waiting for his missus to go into the bedroom to breastfeed her child. Thing is, he has no fucking head. Meanwhile, while his missus is making food, this lad is planning to unsubscribe from life. This gets much worse. His brother comes over with his missus and she's pregnant. And then both of the ladies chat in front of him about how both of their children are going to grow up together and be friends for the rest of their lives. Fucking hell, mate, could this get any worse? Yes, it can, mates. Look, I'll cut the crap. While the guests are there, she finally finds the baby. However, there's also a kid neighbour that walks into the house with a dog. Then the dog finds the baby's decapitated head. The scene is horrific. It's a slow scene that's played out with raw emotion. And there's a twist as well, but I don't want to tell you what the twist is because I'll leave the cherry on that cake for you. Just in case you decide to check out the movie. The end is horrific. There's a slow build up at the end section where she builds up to find him, the child, and everything that happens after that. I do not want to spoil that part for you. That is something you need to see for yourself. Fucking hell, mate. The Spanish don't mess around with movies, do they? I can definitely understand why this movie would sicken you, especially if you have a child of your own, as this movie explores how small, mindless decisions can ruin your life. It's beautifully filmed though. The actors in this really sell their parts, especially when it comes to raw intensity, to build up to a scene where you're going to get a great payoff while you're viewing it. While watching this movie, you do get the feeling of impending doom. You know it's coming and you're waiting for it, and that wait that's worse than the payoff because you're just going through many scenarios in your head about what you're going to visualize when it happens and how it's going to play out. if you suffer from anxiety, I would suggest not to watch this movie. And, you know, films with build-ups like that are much scarier than horror movies when you just get typical jump scares, as things like this do live in our reality. This sadly could be, and has happened to someone before. The coffee table also has a lot of dark humour, however the comedy is incredibly dry, and I feel most of you probably won't even get it. You won't even get it, because you only get it if you're sick and twisted, but, you know, it's not real, you know it's not real, so you can laugh at the dark humour. This movie has disturbed a lot of people, however I don't think it was that bad. But I can imagine it would hit much harder if I had a child, so I can understand if it isn't your cup of tea. This is one of those movies that I enjoyed, but I don't think I'll ever check out again. Have you seen The Coffee Table? Let me know in the comment section if you have. I want to know what you think. This is a movie that I think everybody should check out, for sure. This is a movie you need to see before you die. Anyway, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and join our fucking cult. See there. Hey up JJ, I bought a new coffee table today. You fucking hell, drop me dog on it!